There are three ways to increase your revenues online and offline for that matter. You can increase your prices, you can get existing customers to buy more, or you can get new customers. Now there's a lot to be said about getting new customers, but for this video I just want to focus on increasing prices and getting existing customers to buy more from you. I want to make a few simple observations that may help you with your planning. Now obviously, the easiest thing to do from those three is to increase prices. But many businesses will be scared stiff when asked to increase their prices. The automatic question would be, how much business would be lost? Well, if you understand the figures, it may surprise you. For example, let's say that your margins were 20%, i.e. for every €100 worth of goods that you sold, you would make a profit of €20. Now imagine that you increased your prices by 20%. You now sell that basket of goods for €120. Your cost of sales is still €80, which gives you now a margin of €40. You have now doubled your margin. But back to the question of how much business will be lost due to higher prices. In this example, you have doubled your margin. That means that you would need to lose over 50% of your business for this to lower your overall profits. Think about it. Fewer customers would probably lead to fewer headaches. Now the figures will differ depending on how profitable your niche is, but the fact is that most companies do not think strategically about pricing. They look at what all their competitors are charging and automatically assume that their prices should be in and around those prices. But they fail to test the market and to determine what the market will truly pay. Now for my next point. Let's assume that you are in a niche that is extremely price competitive and there is no scope to increase prices. So what about getting more from existing customers? In the online world, there is always much talk of average visitor value, of average time spent on site, and other metrics to ascertain the actions of the average visitor. As you will see from all our other posts, we are big fans of data and how it helps to measure and improve key metrics on a site. However, there is one important issue to point out. You should not focus your sales and marketing efforts on the average customer, because the average customer doesn't exist. Your customer base will fall into various segments. Most likely you will have a small amount of very loyal customers and then a large cohort of people who buy from you infrequently. So where should you concentrate your efforts on in your business? Well, it's obvious that you should spend the maximum amount of time, money and effort on ensuring that the loyal customers are happy and taken care of. These are the people who will come back over and over again. But most businesses obsess and spend the majority of their time and efforts trying to acquire new customers while overlooking the fact that the real value is in their existing customers. Because whether you are looking for new customers online or offline, the cost of new customer acquisition is continuing to rise. So you need to ensure that you are making the best use of that asset that you already have. These are the people who have already decided to buy from you. You've already gotten them to overcome the barriers to buying. You've already taken them from being a lead to a prospect and finally to a customer. For the small amount of extremely loyal customers that you have, no expense should be spared in making sure that they are happy. Taking care of these people should really pay dividends and add to your bottom line over time.